Welcome back to the base of Beaver Creek. It is still snowing and it's absolutely amazing. And something else that's amazing here in our local community is the Bright Future Foundation. And I mean, what they do is such important and such caring work. And I'm so excited to be standing here with Grace. Grace, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me. We're excited to be able to share the work that we do in our partnership with Beaver Creek for the Winter Culinary Weekend.
So for people that don't know what Bright Future Foundation is, maybe let's get a little bit into that first.
Yeah, so Bright Future Foundation is Eagle County's only community-based domestic violence and sexual assault agency. So we provide wraparound services to victims and their families who have experienced domestic violence, sexual assault, human trafficking, and stalking. And so we've done that in a variety of different ways. I think people naturally associate our work with emergency housing. So we do have a brand new shelter down in Gypsum. We've got a plethora of housing programs for survivors and their families. We have an in-house attorney, in-house behavioral health services, and then advocacy and case management as well. So we're really proud to be able to provide wraparound services to survivors in our community so that they're able to access any and all of those services completely free of charge.
Which, I mean, is such an incredible part of our community, and we're so lucky to have something like this only because this is something that's really serious.
Yeah, it is really serious work. According to the National Center on Domestic Violence, 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence in their life. And, think about the plethora of issues that can affect someone with domestic violence. It might be a loss of an income, the strain on children and families. And so really to be able to have an agency in our community that can provide resources specific to Eagle County is really important. Again, it's a national issue, but we have a local focus and are able to connect people with not only the resources within our organization, but the entire community as well.
I mean, I think it's so important that, this is a national-wide issue, but we do have something locally and something that people can come to and have this resource. And a lot of people might not know that they have this at their expense.
Exactly. So again, anyone who identifies as a survivor can connect with our services. We have a website, mybrightfuture.org, that really describes kind of in basic detail each one of those services. But the best way for someone to access our services is to call our 24/7 hotline, which is listed on that website as well. So it's staffed 24/7 in English and Spanish, and so a caller will then be connected right away with an advocate who can walk with them on their unique journey. So, whether they're looking to access all of our services or just to access one, or even just to say it out loud for the first time, really that hotline is a great first step for someone really to get the help and the services that they need.
And you guys are partnering with Beaver Creek for Winter Culinary Weekend so that people maybe can, learn a little bit more about what you do, get a little bit more involved, and also then enjoy some food.
Yeah, so we are really proud to have partnered with the Beaver Creek Resort Company for a really long time for both the winter and the summer culinary events. And they, again, provide us that critical opportunity to spread awareness and raise funds, all while people get to enjoy amazing food. And so we are partnering particularly with the Splendido dinner, and we're so grateful to the team there to really connect our donors and new donors with Bright Future Foundation in a really fun setting. And so, again, it's just a great opportunity to be able to inform both the local community, but then visitors as well about the services that we provide the community, both from an awareness perspective and a fundraising perspective as well.
I mean, it's absolutely incredible, and that's one of my favorite parts about living here is we have a community that's so involved and so willing to help one another out that then there is opportunity like this so that you guys can get the word out there a little bit more. And I mean, this is something, I grew up here, and this is something I didn't know was a resource until just recently.
Yeah, again, that's the first step really of our work, is that spreading awareness and really reducing the stigma surrounding domestic violence, so that if a survivor is living in our community, there are friends, there are families, there, the server at the restaurant that we work at, it really is an issue that touches anyone regardless of socioeconomic status, race, career, gender, age. And so really being able to spread awareness is a huge part of connecting survivors in our community with our services, so that, someone comes in and they can say, oh, like my friend referred me, or my friend attended the Winter Culinary event and they mentioned what you do, and I was then able to get that help. And so again, it's just our community wrapping around to support survivors, and just we continue to be so grateful for the Beaver Creek Resort Company for giving us that opportunity.
I mean, I am just so grateful that, 1, yes, Beaver Creek is giving you the opportunity to get the word out there, but 2, that you guys even exist and that you're doing this hard and very pulls on your heartstrings work.
Yeah, again, we're here to walk alongside anyone who this might be a part of their journey, and that's really, our goal is to empower people in our community to access services and really to transition from a victim to a survivor, that then they're able to advocate for themselves, their families, and their own rights and freedoms.
Oh my gosh, Grace, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us. So if people want to buy tickets, is that something they can do off of your website as well?
Yep, and so, there's the opportunity through the Beaver Creek Resort Company to purchase tickets, but you can visit our website to purchase tickets as well. They're all linked up, and to learn more information about Bright Future Foundation. So mybrightfuture.org is a really easy website to remember, and there's a lot of information whether, you're looking to access services, donate, or volunteer. So all that information is there online.
And I mean, even if you don't know or you haven't really seen the My Bright Future facility, it's beautiful. I looked at all the pictures last night as I was doing some research on exactly what it was, and I was like, wow. I mean, this is a safe haven.
Yeah, we are really proud of our new shelter, the Bright House down in Gypsum. Previously we had worked in another facility, and the great part about this facility is that it's all purpose-built. And so based on the community funding and really the support we saw from the entire community and contractors and grant funders, and really just seeing that wrap around in terms of funding as well, we were able to design the shelter for the direct purpose that we have. So we have 6 efficiency apartments with their own kitchens, their own bathrooms, community areas, and then our wraparound services are all on the base level as well. So really a kind of a public-facing building that allows someone to stop in and learn more, to volunteer, to donate, but then also to access those services. And so we're really proud to be able to have a really forward-facing building and shelter that serves so many different purposes through our mission.
Oh my gosh, Grace, I love all of this for not only you, but for our entire community and for Bright Future Foundation in itself, because it's something that everyone needs, and everyone needs to know that there's a support system out there for them.
Yeah, we again just continue to want the Eagle County community, whether you're a visitor or a permanent resident, or you're just someone looking for help, that we are here to support anyone and everyone who identifies as a victim. And so just encourage all those to continue to reduce the stigma if you're not experiencing it yourself, but to reach out and get help if that is you as well.
Again, Grace, thank you so much for coming up here and meeting me this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Make sure that you check out the mybrightfuture.org.
Yep.
.org website, because it's one that you are going to want to look into, whether you're a local or you're just visiting. This is part of our community that makes it so absolutely incredible. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.